So you guys have taken the 40-mile trek up via the boat that Zenithor had gotten ready. As you arrive and you get off the boat, it parks a bit ways out. You take the little rowboat to a small jetty as the tide has gone down. The bronze shrine is a clean, bright, two-story temple that smells of ocean air. You look about in the water and you notice all the plant life and the marine life is glowing with an iridescent glow around this shrine. Everything looks brighter and more colorful. As you go towards the jetty, you see these lights. They almost look like they're lit inside with a kind of a glow, even though the sea is spraying up against the doorway. There is an entrance that some of you can see fully all the way in. The bronze statue's tail ends with the opening of this little alcove entrance, just like Aubrey had described to Tio. You guys leave the boat. You are landed on this jetty. What do you wish to do?
Oh, here we are. Let's try and find this dragon and hopefully find the information that we need. Who knows what we're going to expect or overcome. Let's just nice and easy. Let's just go in and get out.
That's what. No. It's a little bit gauche, don't you think? Having like a bronze statue of yourself outside. I mean, it's obvious we're in the right place, but it's a little bit verbose. No? Just me? That's fair. Where's the little one? Did we bring the gnome? We brought the gnome, didn't we? It was fun.
I hope so. Hopefully everybody's ready.
Hang on. Oh, test you.
I don't know.
It worked. It worked.
It's working before.
Okay. You guys have left, I better say this, you have left Velfie on the ship. We're going to say, should we say we left him in Leilon? We didn't really build up to that. We're going to say we left him on the ship to wait. He didn't feel so good. He kept itching at his hand and yanking out stuff from his skin. He looked a little upset. So it is just the four of you as you are standing at this jetty. You do hear some, let's look at your perceptions. 12s and 11s. Unfortunately, Velfie was the most perceptive. And Enzanor. You can roll, let's roll a perception. Let's start it off. Let's see, a 4, a 6, an 18. A nat 1. Oof. Get him out of the way now. Emma, with your scouting abilities, you look further in and it doesn't seem to look right to you. Maybe you'd have to go in further, but you do hear voices inside.
I can hear voices inside. So there might be people inside.
They sound like violent voices. Do we have to kill things? I can't remember. Be honest with you, I wasn't really listening.
We weren't really told what to expect here, so if we need to defend ourselves, then I guess we will have to. I don't see any other option.
Yeah. Well, light conversation followed by possible stabbings. It is.
So, Tio, you start to walk, Fibble, wait, and you feel something's not right. I need you to roll your perception for me right about here. Ooh, 15 is what you needed. You notice a tripwire 3 feet off the ground. And you look up and there is a magical bucket floating above this 10-foot ceiling. Near the 10-foot ceiling. You can, if you have thieves' tools or something like that, try to disarm it.
Paladins, but no. Give me a second. He'll try and look through his bag. I don't know if I do, you know.
I could try a dex. You'd have to do a dex check. Do you tell the others?
I mean, I just made that joke about the paladin going first, and then I stopped them. So. Has anyone got anything for, like, I could just, you know, poke it. But I feel like that might be bad. And we left our nimble one behind. The gnome, he's...
I pull out a hammer, shake it, and it turns into thieves' tools, and I give it to you.
How do you do that?
It's the right tool for the job.
If I had a hammer, it'd just be a hammer. Alright, give me a sec.
And hammer in
I
the
don't
rock.
have proficiency.
crowbar.
Proficiency.
That's the one. So, sleight of hand?
It would be a dex check using thieves' tools. You have to beat a 15.
Ability check. Normal. That ain't good.
Uh-oh, that's not good. As you start to work on this tripwire, Fibble, are you sitting next to him? All right. You see the bucket start to tip over, and as it does, molten bronze comes down across that doorway. And you will take 31. So I'm going to have it because both of you are standing there. So we'll say 15 each. But the bronze that sticks to your skin, it won't come off just by shaking. It is burning and corroding and sticking to you. What are you going to do?
Probably scream.
It's very hard.
That sounds painful.
So 15 damage. I create food and water, and I start washing myself with the water.
The water seems to steam right off of this bronze.
And then goes through his bag and he gets the crowbar out and he starts trying to... It's like when you have like a cast on and you're trying to scratch. Try to scrape it off with the crowbar.
You hear a voice, and then 2 voices, and then 3 voices. You're not going to be able to use that crowbar much longer. You need some help. And you see these people in blue tabards with a dragon's eye on their tabard with a fan of tears underneath and a brow. They're members of the Scaly Eye, and they have come forward from the shadows of this room. And one seems to be getting out something.
Yes, any help would be muchly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Roll me a persuasion, Stibble. Grim, you're scraping this off with the crowbar has actually worked for you. Stib, you're going to take another 15 as they stand there and they're kind of eyeing you up and down, and one kind of holds the other back for a minute as they see you guys are fully armed, loaded for bear, if you will. Sorry.
I mean, it's like this is a temple, right? It's a little impolite to put like traps, and he's quite useful. So it'd be a real shame if he disintegrated into a pile of bloody bronze-coloured flesh.
Roll persuasion, Teal. I think you might have a better chance. Oh, very nice.
Yay.
Very nice. You start seeing more of them. There's about 5 altogether as one Aries. She looks like a beautiful blue sea elf in her blue tabard. You're right. It is a shrine. You're here to see Bahamut's temple. Pray, perhaps? We guard La Maruntos. The Daskithel.
We're actually here to see Labyrinthus. We were told this dragon was once a great protector of the town of Leilon. And we need their guidance to help us with, well, what's coming up next in terms of the uprising of Talos and Merkel and who knows what else. So that's why we're here.
I tell you what, you make it to the stairs of her temple room, and then you'll be worthy. We'll be watching you. You have to go down, follow the path. You'll know it when you see it. And if you're not, we'll be here.
And what of the aid for our friend over here? What would that take to aid his ill?
Scrape it off, but beware with whatever you scrape it off with. You're gonna not be able to use it ever again. And you see
I
Tia's.
really like that crowbar too.
You see Tia's crowbar kind of melt, like. Phew.
It's terrible when your crowbar goes limp.
I know. I can't help it. I gotta say giggity. All right.
So before we go, Nate will remove one of the scimitars that he picked up from the cultists and gently remove the molten bronze from Stib.
It's gonna take a bit. I'm just picturing in my head. Molten bronze is not easy to just get all the way off. But yeah, it's kind of messed with the armor, but it's still good. And Fibble, you are good. They kind of part ways. You see a dice game was going on. Ema, are you inside or are you hanging back? Because I see your token hanging back.
Ema's still outside, he's still distracted. Still in his own world. He's following the group after hearing people screaming, but it's just not quite with it. The same as last time.
Yep. They'll allow you to pass, but they're going to keep an eye out as you go by. The ceilings throughout here are 30 feet high above. The inside smells of ocean air. As you look at the torch lamps, even though water was spraying on them, they still stay alight as if by magic. And you see several like paintings on the walls, all of Bahamut and different dragons of metallic kind. As you head towards, is the ping working? Right about there. Do you guys see that? Ping should be working now, but it's like a Foundry thing. So as you head towards here, right above, etched in the stone archway leading this long corridor, it says, "Silence for the fallen heroes, please."
You right there, little buddy?
Yeah, I'm getting along.
Yeah.
That stuff hurt.
Yeah, it was a real bust. It's very rude. I don't care what they say. It's very rude.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I follow Xanathor and then turn to this lady like as a form of like risk assessment, judging by the entry to here, what are our chances of coming back this way alive? Like, in your personal opinion.
You're quite
As
the
a
talker.
Professional, whatever it is you do.
I imagine you're the spokesperson for the group, huh?
No, it's really him. He's far more pleasant than I am. Probably why he talks less.
You're gonna do well in here then. Good luck.
That's not confidence building.
And she goes to play with her dice with her friends back in the corner.
As Emma's walking through where he is, he's like, huh, a strange puddle to be on the floor.
Okay, so looks like to be some kind of memorial. I guess we continue on. Take the lead and move in. Having a look around as he goes.
You see, as you're going down, so if you guys head this way, there are almost 90 or so niches in the wall carved from giant dragon claw marks. And some of these have tombs, caskets, graves, all of what looks like, from the emblems on the tombs, scaly eye members that have passed on.
As a warrior himself, and realizing where he is, will just sort of bow in respect and sort of put his paw to his chest plate as sort of a warrior's salute.
With that, Xanathor, you see a light blue glow, like almost like ocean ripples, in a couple niches ahead start to get stronger, as if something is there, noticing you, watching.
So you said there's a sign here that says something about silence?
It says, "Silence for the fallen heroes, please."
What language?
Common.
Yeah. So Teo will turn to Ema and he's like, as a member of an order of ghost slayers, and in my professional opinion, he sort of grabs his symbol. He's like, we should probably shut up when we walk through there. But I mean, they haven't died yet. I don't know that they're talking. I'm sort of waiting, you know?
Be
You waiting too?
No, I was just sort of looking at this weird puddle on the ground, wondering why it was there. This dude that looks like an otter that's next to me sort of doesn't seem to be too concerned about it.
The otter-looking one. That is a tabaxi male. And you're saying this how loudly next to him?
Yeah.
He's oddly pleasant.
He reaches for his scimitar and slowly unsheaths it. What'd you say?
My apologies, sir. I wasn't trying to insult you.
Notice the tail? I'm a tabaxi.
Okay, my apologies.
I feel like I need a Karen chart right now, like tink.
All right, Eamon, it's time to go before you upset the natives. Come on, buddy.
Alrighty, let's go.
You notice as you pass the niche out in front of the rest of you floats a beautiful blue sea elf, but she is ethereal. She has recently passed away, and you are staring at a ghost as her feet never touch the ground that she is on. She does this motion and then says, "You seem to be honorable people, respecting the fallen here. Perhaps you could help me with Daskathel, our mother worm, our Lamaruntos. She has not been seen for months. She is not well. She needs help."
I put my finger up to my lips and go,
She's going to move. Oh, she's going to disappear. Actually, we're going to have her disappear.
so once I get to where I am now, I'd go, sure.
Where'd you go?
She pops up. She appears right in front of Tiaz, her eyes wide, making a bit of a shriek, and turns slowly to face Feeblestib. I think something else has taken over her. She has not come out. You must help her.
How often do you normally communicate with her?
We used to see her every day. Now it has been months. She doesn't leave.
Where does she normally hang out?
Up in her tower. Up the stairs. Through the ascension chamber.
Is there anything we should know about, like, having to get there?
If you are worthy, you will get there.
Cool. How do we know if we're worthy?
She fades.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Who's she talking about?
I have absolutely no idea. Well, actually, I think maybe she's talking about the you know that big thing that we're meant to come and see. Yeah.
The dragon.
Yeah, that thing. Although technically everything's a big thing to me.
Yeah, I guess so. So either we're worthy or we're dead. That's the vibe I'm getting from this place.
Yeah, kind of like life really in general. You know, you're worthy or you're dead. Or you're dead and worthy. Or worthy. Yes. Yeah.
I'll wait for you guys on the ship. See you later.
Why are you going?
Gonna be dead. I might as well stay on the ship with
You're not gonna
Pokemon.
die. You're not gonna die. You got the big cat here. The two big cats here. They'll die first.
I'm feeling seasick. I'm going to go hang out with Velfie, I think.
On the boat while you're seasick. Get a move on, Ema. Come on. I didn't pay
Perfectly
$200
alright on the
for you
boat.
to
Only if
learn
I'm
about.
seasick on the land.
Send you back to Harbin.
Who's? Harbin. Yeah,
Mm.
he's a strange fella.
Ema begins to draw a sword.
Oh, you hear something out there? You hear from the doorway. Come on in. Don't rabble about back in there. It's creepy as fuck. Hey. And you see
Hi.
more gambling and eating and food and drinks, and looks like to be the where they rest and recoup, the barracks. You see about 5 more, mostly human and elf. So there's a dragonborn in there. They look at you. They look down. This guy over here with the white shirt, he looks down the hallway, sees that there's people there, and that it's okay. Well, it must have let you in for a good enough reason.
Yep, we're here to see the dragon. To get stuff from her. Isn't that right, Salazar?
Somewhat, but
anything-
we should be good. Was Xanathor close enough in the first encounter with the spectral? Was he close enough to hear what was said to Fibble?
As it's a long hallway, imagine it echoes a bit. So yes, you probably would have heard.
Does this dragon have many names?
Oh, we like to call her by her nickname, the Scaly Eye name. In Draconic. Roll persuasion. Dask Athel.
Interesting. And also mentioned Mother Worm.
Oh, that's Draconic for Mother Worm, yeah. Pretty smart. You guys are archivists or something. Looking for information and things like that.
No, it was more the fact that we were given a name on Labyrinthus. And now it has this name and the Mother Worm, but we do know that the dragon that resides here is a great protector of Leilong.
Yeah. She was known for her ability to heal quickly. And, yeah, but lately she's not been feeling too good, so something's up. We just leave her alone, you know?
You haven't thought to figure out why?
She didn't want to be disturbed, and we respect her wishes, so...
She's probably got a man friend. Or dragon friend.
Speaking about quick healing, you all wouldn't happen to have some healing? I'm still feeling a little bit off from the dousing at the door.
Oh,
You feel a tap on the back of your leg.
If you have something to say, just speak up. Oh, that feels alright.
14 healing.
Hey,
I guess we continue on.
He kind of just motions you over to a card game as he's looking around, seeing if you want to get dealt in a hand, and looking at his friends and looking you up and down. I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to meddle if someone wants to say La Maruntos. This is actually a shrine to Bahamut, but they made the statue up there in her likeness. She guards it. She sees things. She prays at the shrine, and she used to see the future, but, well, we figured she was just taking time to herself. She's not getting any younger, so don't tell her I said that. But we left her alone. If she wants to see you, though, we're not going to stop you.
Well, we do appreciate the ability to come through unchallenged. I take it, and he points to that general direction. That's where we need to go.
Yeah, that is where you need to go. I mean, if anyone challenged us, Bahamut would probably help. So we're pretty confident he won't try anything.
They will thank the gentleman and we'll sort of proceed through the door and just sort of stop about here, see whether the rest sort of follow.
I'm not really sure what they all do here. It seems like they just get in the way and sit around and play cards.
I think they're more for people that aren't as polite and nice as us.
Well, there's plenty of those.
Yes.
I think that one woman had a gun. I always wanted a gun.
Which one had a gun?
The lady by the bed. In the funny hat. She had a gun.
I'll see it later.
Might have to get her to bend down.
I ain't been down. I gotta work on my way that I can be at your height. How tall are you?
I forget. Quite tall.
Yeah, you're like 6-something. Really tall.
Yeah. Slightly taller than Zenithor, I think.
Yes, that would be twice my height. That would work.
Yeah. But it wouldn't matter how tall you were if you had a gun. It's respect, I think.
I don't need a gun.
Or respect?
Oh, I've got that. I've got respect. People respect me. Sometimes. Most of the time. Yeah. Because not given. Respect given at the end of the barrel of a gun is never good.
Depends on which end you're on. I guess we're all going.
Yeah, you notice that 2 of the 5 walk with you. But they'll stop at the entrance to the next room, where I will move them. And they're kind of just talking to each other about the hand, thinking that one of them was cheating back there. And they're just discussing. They're going around to stand next to an iron gate that leads out into kind of like a jungle-like tropical place. As you open the... Let me move my map for the observers. As you open the doors to this room, you go in. You are greeted with a wave of light as you see the statue chamber, a 20,000 pound, 25-foot tall statue of Bahamut that I could not get on the map, stands at the center of this chamber, encircled by a horde of treasures on the floor. There is radiating of beautiful colors from this statue, and it's a lot to take in of this dragon's hoard of gold and jewels and pearls. You see a masterwork painting of a huge ship at sea, all the treasures. And the other two are just still talking. There is an entranceway to the side.
That appears to be the only way to go other than where we came from.
Yep, well, there is that entrance to the side, and there is this entrance out that they're standing at.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yep.
Ema moves forward and looks at the statue. He really couldn't care less about the gold or the gems. Just sort of looking at the big statue.
The big statue. You can do a history check if you want to know if you know it's Bahamut, but they've already said it's a shrine to Bahamut, so I'm pretty sure that most of you can guess. Okay, maybe not Ema so much.
So distracted.
Ema's a bit distracted. Fibble knows that Bahamut is the god of metallic dragons, which makes a lot of sense that Lamaruntas would be here. And with a 25, Fibble, you can sense a magical aura about this statue.
The things I could make with all this.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have touched it though. Dragons get really upset when you touch their shit. At least I believe. And we're being judged if we're worthy. I heard them talking about cheating at cards. Come on. How's that worthy? Am I right?
I see your point. Right, let's get through the door. This place is not where we need to be. No blood, no brothers dragon. We need bronze, not 100. That'd be a cool summon.
Saw a pool of bronze on the ground when we came in.
Or what?
Saw a pool of what looked like bronze on the ground when we came in.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hurt.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to get on you.
So I take it if I take any of this, something bad will happen. And he sort of looks over his shoulder. I'm just testing, just you know, to see if you're worthy. Because surely if you let me take it, then you know there's some issue. It's human resources test.
Hey, this room is huge. Come check this out.
I'm pretty confident that if you touch one of those, you'll find out right quick if you're worthy or not.
I hear what you're saying, and I hear someone calling my name. I should go. Wait.
That's right. Nobody wants those flat metal pebbles.
As you go down this hallway towards the Ascension Chamber, you hear a siren song as part of a bronze dragon's lair. Fibble knows with the 25. That is one of the things they hear, this beautiful, calming, enchanting music. And you enter and see before you a shimmering pool in the middle of this room. It looks like it goes pretty deep down. The colors inside are iridescent and bright. And it looks like Tio would remember Aubrey had said there is a way in from under the water into the chamber or the temple. And this could be that very pool. In the corner of the room lies the staircase with a beautiful stone sign etched in the arch leading up. But you guys are pretty far away, so you can't make it out just yet as you take in all the sights of this room. Is meant to impress
You're right, Phil. It is a big room.
Yeah. Remember Aubrey said something about a way in under the water. I don't know how far down it goes, and I don't know how long I can hold my breath. It's a fair while, but I don't want to necessarily test that under duress.
I'm not about to throw Leonin into a puddle.
Yeah, we tend to not enjoy the water. Well, except for Tia, as he lives
I
on
mean,
water.
it is tempting, to be honest.
Well, they certainly outdid themselves for this Bahamut.
Is that who we're coming to see?
God, I hope not. Do you think Bahamut actually cares about all this crap?
I'm not willing to try and find out.
That is very sensible.
I have my moments, brother.
Do you think these lily pads could support her person's weight?
I mean, you're a person. Give it a go.
Not 100% sure that I want to step on it. Just gonna sort of reach in and see if we can ride it.
Make a dex. No. You're going to reach in and touch the lily pad?
Give it the reach.
Yes.
All right, you reach in and touch the lily pad, and it is just a typical basic lily pad. Maybe to you once it would have been very edible, but not so much anymore.
Does anyone see a way out of here?
Kind of looks like a stairwell or ramp or something over the far corner here. Top corner.
There's a lot of basins. What looks like a harp over there.
There is. There you hear like a chanting almost from the pool, and it looks almost very shimmery on this stairwell. Zenithor and Stib are closest. So this is in Draconic. Only those who speak her Scaly name may ascend.
Some kind of writing over here. I can't make it out.
Over where? Is it writing or is it
It is.
counting?
It is riding across the stairwell.
Yeah, over here, and he kind of walks over to the stairwell and points to the. Is it? I take it it's etched into the stairwell. Yeah, so he kind of points in that general direction. I can make no head, no tail of that.
It says duck, carrot, goose, salt, amber. Only those who speak a scaly name may ascend.
What was her name again? Her nickname that they call her?
Dusty, something or others, Slim Dusty, Dust Dragon. It's definitely a D word.
Slim Shady.
Farewell. It was Mother Worm, but I can't remember what the thing was. Even though I will speak Draconic, so he would speak the Draconic.
As you speak the as you speak the words, the light fades.
I'll turn the lights off. It can't be right.
God damn it, Nimi, you broke it.
Oh, well, I'll go back to the ship.
No, I think you actually lowered the force field, so now we can go up.
Full ship?
Maybe.
Feeble steps on the steps, and nothing happens to him. All right.
Skills is thinking about the water. He's gonna stick his hand in and taste the water. Is it salt water or is it fresh water?
It is salt water.
I suppose that makes sense. No, I don't feel like going for a swim. Alright, I'm coming. No traps, right? We've done that already.
None that I see, at least.
It's really reassuring.
But
At least for one flow to the ground. It is actually reassuring.
Oh, with that, we're going to take a break while I put your tokens in the other spots.
Into the chamber of death.
The Chamber of Secrets.
be right back. Pee break.
Pee break. As you enter, I have sent a picture before you. You see, as you arrive at the top of the staircase, a huge room. Two great circular windows are in this chamber. They look out upon the ocean, the sea air, causing a crust of green barnacles to grow around the glass of the southernmost pane. Before that window sits a great dragon. Her scales were a deep bronze, and now there seems to be an aura of blackness across her. Her eyes are wide and wild as she stares out at the ocean. You see her tilt her head to the side and make this guttural growl. You've come. I knew you would be coming. I always know when you're coming. You've come to kill me. You're my enemy. All the enemies are winning. Everyone's meant to die. Leave before you die too.
We have not come to kill you. We have come to seek your aid.
You see them out there. You see them. And she points a huge talon at the window. All of Leylon. All my friends. Fighting. You see that?
They are not fighting. Not when we left. They were quite happy.
Your windows could use a bit of a clean, though. If you don't mind me saying.
And you'd have to move closer if you want to see what she's pointing at. But she keeps muttering to herself, very low, very guttural, like a growl, and tilting her head and swaying it back and forth. As you get closer, T.O. is closer. I will hand this out to you guys. You see on the window the green barnacles covering, and you see like a small pane of that looks to be like meteors falling from the sky and things like that she's looking at. And some of the barnacles look like they're blinking. And those of you close enough, I think T.O. make a perception roll for me. It's going to have to be really high, though, to be able to...
+5.
You giving him a +5?
Alright,
Yes.
that for last time.
He is one short of what he needs. So you have to get a 20. So you see a blink of a particle. You don't remember. Maybe it just moved. But it doesn't, like, inside it doesn't feel right. But you can't see anything that's off to you. Aside from the window.
I mean, I'm no expert what do I call you? Lemma. Anyway, I'm no expert in dragons, but we were told that you were a bronze dragon, and it seems like maybe there's something wrong because you're not very bronze.
There is nothing wrong with me. There is everything wrong with all of you.
Maybe the paint's coming off.
Anyone want to do anything?
And what is wrong with us? Great Mother Worm.
You are interfering. And with that, we're going to roll initiative. I do believe that no one is within 30 feet. So nothing happens from the barnacles on the thing. The lair action, you see lightning start to crackle around her, but she holds. She looks at each of you and then starts to grab her head and shake it back and forth as if very confused. Tio, it is your turn.
This is bad. And he sort of like shakes his head, and then he's gonna grab his crossbow out and use the end of it to carve a line down his arm, and then the blood's gonna come out. He's gonna do the Crimson Rite of Dawn on his crossbow, so it'll take 1d6 damage from doing that, which is a 6. So, and then he'll just sort of like hold his crossbow up, and he's still not sure what to do. He's sort of gonna wait for the others. So like, I don't really want to fight a dragon, particularly. I don't know, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Emma, you're next. What do you want to do?
Emma's gonna call out the Draconic and say, "We're not your enemies. We don't want to harm you. We don't want to fight. We're not here to harm you at all."
All right. Roll me a persuasion. You need a 17.
Nope.
Ooh. You are here to harm me. Is that all you want to do?
That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Zenithor.
Nate's gonna move up. And just preparing himself to defend himself if need be, but he says, "We are not your enemy. We seek your aid. The town of Leylon, your friends at Leylon, the town that you've been protecting for many years, needs your help. We need your help."
Roll persuasion, but also something's happening. So I'll do your persuasion first. Ooh, very good. You see her start to blink and try to see you through more focused eyes. And as you do so, you feel a faint buzzing in your head. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you have moved closer. You got to beat an 18.
Sorry, which...
Wisdom save. Very nice. The buzzing goes in and reaches into your head for a moment, trying to grasp at something there. But it fades away like tendrils. She seems to have had an effect, though. Your words. Is that all you wanted to do?
So Nate will kind of shake his head at whatever was attempting to do what it was trying to do, and he will say to the team, "There's something else trying to get inside the head. Be wary." So with the words that I said to Lamarus, is there any physical change?
The thunder rolling and lightning has stopped in the room overhead.
And the aura that's around her.
It is still there.
So you said it was like a mist kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of like that picture where it's just like ghostly almost covering over her skin.
Okay. Nate is going to try lesser restoration.
All right. Is that a touch? Yeah.
Yes.
You reach out to her and you touch, and you see the ethereal blackness kind of dissipate where your hand is, as if you're putting it in a fog and it's separating. And she starts to feel better for a minute, but it's just not strong enough.
And was that effect, would everybody in the room see that, or was that only for my eyes only?
Let's say everyone within 20 feet of you would see that. So, Tio, it looks like, maybe. Nima is just out of reach. Is that it for you?
There's definitely something here affecting the dragon. Lesser restoration not going to do the job. It needs something stronger. So there's something else here. And that ends next turn.
Fibble. Fibble, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to here. Right. Okay. And then I am going to cast Flaming Sphere on the window.
Tio saw it. He was close. But you can make a... If you want to get... You're almost as close as Tio. If you want to step like a token closer, you can make the same roll as him in perception and see if you can see it.
Might use Flash of Genius as well, so 15.
Nope. You need to get a 20.
Okay. So that's it then. I'll just move there and just go, yeah, we're not actually here to, hurt you, we're here to help.
You can make a persuasion for the next round if you want.
Three.
What
for
is...
persuasion.
Oh, yeah, that's not working for you. All right. Leveruto stops looking aggressively at you, but she is going to look around and I'm going to roll a d4. Fibble, you're 1. Zenithor, you're 2. Tio, you're 3. And Nima, you're 4. Ema, what are your surface thoughts?
Yeah, well. What?
What are your surface thoughts? What is Ema thinking on the surface at this
Probably
moment?
like it's a dragon.
Okay.
Probably the last time I met a dragon, I fell over and fell unconscious.
Okay. As an action, you could sift your teacher to another's a teacher's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper the same creature's mind. She's thinking, she hears, oh no, it's a dragon. She is going to switch again. Oh, no, not Ema again. Who was one? Fibble? What are your surface thoughts?
The surface thoughts would be it's like, what's going on here?
That's going to be her. Tio.
This is such bullshit. It's bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna. And he sort of has his crossbow held up. He's like, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna see what's going on with those freaky windows because you can't see Leylon from here. That's crazy talk. Like, big scary dragon. Crazy talk, and I'm like, push up against the wall and sort of just shimmy across until I can get a good look at the window. He's like, Algie doesn't have eyes. I've been at sea long enough. Algie doesn't have eyes. That's weird.
All right. I will let you roll that at advantage with the way you're thinking. You're like, no. Because you did get a 19 last time, so you'd be like, something's not right. I just can't pin my finger on it. So go ahead. Perception advantage. Oh,
Yay!
oh, nat 20. Nice. You see as the barnacles blink as they see you moving forward, and they start inching a little bit along the wall like they're excited that you're getting closer, and they're moving, and you start to see this dimension rift open up as it's... How far away are you? All right. When you start your turn within 30 feet of it, and it's going, you feel these buzzing in your head. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, though. So you know this is not barnacles. This is not of this world. You need to make a wisdom save and beat an 18. Very nice. Very nice. So you are now... You and Zenithor both, by the way, are now immune to its charms. This thing, you know, this is what's just buzzed in your head that Zenithor was talking about.
Well, the windows are fucked, and it might be brown trousers time, but I think if we pay attention to the weird eyes on the window, the dragon might find its chill. I'm gonna stay still now.
All right. It is the Alkalith's turn over that way. You see, all of you, now that you've paid attention, see a tentacle reach out and see how far it can reach for Zenithor. As the portal opens wider for La Maruntos to look through, as if it's luring her to look back in the window. Ema, what do you want to do?
So we see that from those two windows then.
Yeah, Tios has yelled it out.
Did he?
Yeah, on his turn, so...
Okay. Well, he said, yeah, said the two windows. Did he say, specify which windows?
I don't think you did you, Grim? He just said we're fucked.
Yeah. I mean, the one with the eyes on it, the algae in the eyes, he was dribbling about. I don't know whether you'd see it though, because Dragon's pretty big, right?
She's pretty big, but the windows are huge. They're huge.
You might to her face, I wouldn't tell her she's huge, but
yeah. So
Ema's gonna mumble under his breath, oh great, Tio's just talking to himself, but alright. because he was when he was winching across the wall, and he's gonna pull out his bow, and odds he's gonna attack that window, evens he's gonna attack that window.
Okay. So one window's here, and evens you're going to attack that one. Okay, so you're going to attack this one.
He's attacking that window.
Yep.
So he won't be able to see any of the ones at the top. He won't be able to see the ones at the bottom. So there's only the other two windows that he can see.
Got it. Go for it. Roll your damage on the window.
So it's 14 damage.
You blast through the window and you hit the pane of glass and it shatters. You took out the pane in the window.
Did I get it? And that's all I'm gonna do.
That's all you're gonna do? Alright. Zenithor. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Zenithor, your turn.
Would I be knowledgeable enough to determine whether this is a magical effect, whether it's a condition or whether it's a curse?
Are you talking about the window or what happened in your brain?
No, what is on the Lamorisis?
Ooh. Give me an Arcana roll if you're wanting to see if it's magical. Oh, now
Nope.
one.
Alright, no, we'll cast Detect Magic then.
You do not sense any. This is not a magic that has come over her.
Okay. So Nate will, whatever has a hold of you, you need to fight, just as you did for Leylon. Whatever is controlling you, don't let it win. We're here to help.
Roll persuasion. Oh. She looks at you and her eyes narrow a bit. And she feels the pull of the window. She's turning her neck to look in the window again. Is that all you want to do?
Yep.
Able stiff.
Alright, now I know that the windows are funky. Do the windows appear to be made of metal?
I imagine the windows themselves are made of stone with glass panes.
Okay. Flaming sphere on the window.
All right, which window?
Well, not on the window, but on the stuff around the window.
Which window are you targeting?
That one.
Right?
I gotta wait for it. There we go. So flaming sphere.
It says damage. Do you want to click on damage in the chat? Or do I need to do that?
Oh, there's damage.
Oh, I see a 2.
That's actually a 7.
Okay.
Because I used my alchemist kit as a
So 7, yeah?
7 damage. Go away, dog. In a 5 minutes, they need to make a dex saving throw. Creature takes 2d6 damage on a fail.
So I need to make a dex save.
Yeah, which would be 17, I think.
There's a nat 20.
Really?
For 28.
Okay.
I can't help the dice.
On a failed saving throw, or half as much. So, since it's successful, it's half of 7
Okay. Yep.
as fire damage. and it just stays there. And it's emitting 20 feet of light.
20 feet of light. Got it.
And it's literally just hanging there right above. So
Right
it's not on the floor, it is hanging where this stuff is.
Okay, so you've got it on the window, basically. Yeah, not on the floor.
Yeah, on
Gotcha.
where the stuff is.
All right. This thing, you hear this in pain as it starts to move off of the window, and it is going to move. And I know it looks like it's a window moving, but oops, sorry. It's going to move this way, away from the fire, towards Tio. And it's going to try to reach out and multi-attack. Now, does it get a burning for leaving the sphere? I don't think it does it? Okay. So it's going to try to make 3 attacks at you, Tio, which is the multi-attack. As the tentacle comes out. Was a 26? Wait, that's not right. That's not right. That's an attack. Scratch that one. 22? I think that's going to hit you, Tio, for 19. The second attack is a nat 1. Are we doing the cards? Your weapon damage is reduced by a 4th on the next attack. So this next attack is going to be a 4th damage if it hits. A 22. And you will take a 4th of 17. 4 goes in the 7th. So we'll say 4 damage on that. And that's it for its turn. Lamaruntos. We're going to do her lair action first. A thunderclap is going to hit right here in a 20-foot radius. So for Fibble and Zenithor, I need you two to make a con saving throw, please. You have to beat a 15. Zenithor beats it. You good? Okay. There he is. Okay, Fibblestab, you're gonna take 6 thunder damage as the lightning hits you and crackles. That's her lair action. She is going to cast Stone Skin on herself. And you see her, so you hear a crackling and you hear her start to harden as she stiffens up and she starts to turn, and I'm on the auras, and move a little bit towards this corner, like she's circling. And that is her.
God, fucking tentacles. This is all sorts of messed up. Action disengage.
All right.
So, and I'm going to move back there. And I'm gonna look over at Ema. I'm like, $200 for a complete idiot. The thing on the floor from the window. That. Yeah? See? Yeah? I'm like, you know, trying to wipe some of the acid off me. I'm like fucking frustrated. That'll be my turn.
It is this one's turn. This one's actually going to start to attack Lamarotos, I think. Nope. Multi-attack. 3 attacks. 14, no. Why couldn't Tio have the good rolls like this? 10, no. Okay. It's its turn. Ema, you are up. I'm going to kill my dog. Go for it.
What condition is Tio's in?
So I'd probably be pretty bloody. I
think I look pretty bloody.
Can't see.
Alrighty. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Spirit, and I'm going to drop it right on Teo's. So it's going to take 5 points of healing. And then I'm going to attack that thing with my bow.
Alright, you attacking this little barnacle on the floor. Pile of barnacles. Ooh, not 20.
At 20.
So we got critical hits. Nice. Which should give you some bonus damage, hopefully.
That plus. Where's the other bloody thing on?
You get maximum damage, and you have advantage on attacks against the target for 2d4 plus 2 rounds. So, what's your maximum damage you can do?
Max damage is 1d8 plus 4.
Okay, so
12.
On him.
Plus Dreadful Strikes,
Plus dreadful strikes. Let me
which
take-
is 1d4.
So 4. All right. So for the next 4 rounds, you're going to have advantage on that target.
Okay, so I'm going to attack again because I've got 2
Okay.
attacks.
So attack at advantage.
Yep, that one.
Ooh, another. Is that another nat 20?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. On this, you get quadruple damage. The target is pinned to the ground and becomes restrained. So d8 plus 4, that's 12 times 4 is 8.
Yes. And that's me.
Well done. TS Pep Talk helped. Zenithor, it's your turn.
Okay, so Nate's gonna move forward, swing. Now being restrained, I believe that gives me advantage. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's
There you go.
attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay. Right.
Well, shift. Oh, there you go. 14 is not gonna do it. He is 17.
Okay. Second swing.
Ooh, 17 does.
Alright. That is 8 slashing plus level 1 divine smite.
Ooh, nice.
Additional 6 radiant.
Fibble, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright, so attacking that one with a flaming bolt. So do I get advantage for that or not?
Are you attacking the one that Zenithor's attacking?
Which is apparently prone.
Awesome. Yes, he is restrained. You get advantage.
Alright, so advantage. 29 to hit.
That'll do it.
Plus 5. 26 points of fire damage. Then the flaming sphere. The flaming sphere would rush over and smack into that thing as well. And it needs to make a dex save. Again.
All right.
Quit it. Oi!
11.
8 points of fire damage.
All right. As this one's turn is going to attack at disadvantage at Zenithor. It's multi-attack. It's tentacle. I'm doing it old way. 14. I don't think that's going to hit Zenithor. Try one more time. Or 2 more times. Oof.
Ajax.
I might have to stop and quiet down. Oh, look at all the nat 20s. I missed it. 18 is not going to hit. All right. As a layer action, La Maroon's house, she was not persuaded. So, a thunderclap is gonna go down on to Ema. Need you to make a con save for me. You have to beat a 15. You beat it. The thunderclap hits next to you. It does not affect you. It does not hit its mark. She is going to move to the center of the room. Tio, I need you to make a wisdom save as she goes, You don't want to hurt me. Of course you don't. She's going to try and charm you. You don't want to hurt any of us. 17. You beat it. And you did a 15. And you can see she's trying to convince you to leave her beloved, what she thinks is the windows of sight, alone. Say, I'm going to protect them with everything I have if you don't stop. Tio, it's your turn.
Yeah. That's not happening. And he sort of like wipes it. And he's like, Ema, you're a strange man, but I respect that negative reinforcement is your kink. And he thumbs up and he's just gonna shoot. I don't know why I said kink. That was not where I was going with that. But anyway, we'll go with it. Sounds good. Good times.
It's a weird flex.
Yeah. Tio's a weird fella. I'm gonna use my crossbow. Hey.
Apparently you got 5 healing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
23.
that's gonna hit.
So, and then I do the damage, and then there's 1d6 radiant on top of that.
You also get I forgot to say you got advantage on that anyways because it's restrained.
Oh.
Unless you want to try and see if you can get a 20.
Yeah, might as well. Every opportunity to get a 20, am I right?
Yeah. If you don't, we'll take it off the highest. Nope.
It did not. Those were terrible.
So we'll
So
go with the
that's
10. Because that hits.
10 piercing damage and 5 radiant.
Okay. Alright. That's
And
not looking great. You see a little blood shooting. You're popping some of the eyes. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna stay in the radiant healing power of Ema's thingo.
Bask in its light.
Yeah.
Alright. This one's gonna start to actually move towards Fibble. Let's see how far it is. It's 15-foot reach with its tentacle to hit. So it's going to try and hit you, Fibble. 3 times with its multi-attack. 18. Normal. You'll take 18 on that one. $15 does not hit you. And the last one is a 1. So we'll do fails for the guys as well. Your next attack deals minimum damage. Alright. That's it. Ema.
First thing Ema's going to do is he's going to yell out to the dragon, Lara de Moser, say, where are your friends? We don't want to harm you. And people later on don't want to see you get hurt either. We're here to help you.
Go ahead and roll persuasion for me. At advantage. Mention Leylon.
Persuasion there.
Oof. Yeah. She sort of shifts and things Leylon, and she looks confused for a second.
I'm going to attack that thing again. Weak. Oh, there.
Alright, you get advantage. Ooh, yes. That hits. 8.
One there. And features, dreadful strikes. Roll it.
2.
So it's 10.
Well,
And then I'll attack again with my bow again.
you need an 8 to take this thing down. You need 8 hits. Ooh, nat 20.
And that 20.
Nat 20. You guys are nailing these nat 20s. My god. Okay.
Well, I'm going to get 12 no matter what, so
Pop,
it'll
pop.
just be him firing an arrow straight at it and hoping he hits it, pretty much.
Dead into the last eye as it squeals in pain and is gone.
Sweet, one down. Let's get the other one. And that's my turn.
You hear Lamaruntos growl loudly. Zenithor, you are up.
All Nate is going to do, hopefully. Yeah. He is going to use his dash action to basically run, be the shield. And enable turn to Lamarutos and say, yes, Leylon, the town that you protect, the same town with the same people that you've been protecting for many years.
Roll persuasion.
There is something affecting you. Fight it.
Persuasion at advantage. 23. She's like, yes. Fight it. The windows. And that's all she says.
That's all Nate can do. So that ends his turn.
Right. Feeble.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is, once I'm actually, I need the flaming sphere to be moved to there. I'm gonna move back to here. In my action, I'm gonna touch myself with my staff to heal myself. £11 points.
It does have a 15-foot reach, so it's gonna try and strike out at you. It's not. Oh, yeah, it is gonna. 21. Flare action is going to be stalled because you convincingly convinced her to refrain. She is going to take a multi-attack at the window. And she takes, I do believe it is, come on girl, 7. It's gonna take 14. Why is the claw not working? The claw! Nat 1. Son of a... I'll read that. Make the second claw attack. Next attack till... Alright, 29. For the 29. 14. Alright. That is her.
Alright, so I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to fire at that thing now that the dragon has settled down. Good old dragon.
Apparently you got 6 healing.
Yeah. 26
Yep.
damage. 8 piercing damage and 6 radiant damage.
6. All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right. He's going to try to attack Zenithor. 21. That would be 13. A second attack is not going to hit you. And the third and final attack is a 27 for 16 acid. Lamarotas is going to use her legendary action on it to do a tail attack at it. For 14. And with that, it's Ema's turn.
Alright, I'm going to move to there. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to use, where the heck it is, Misty Step.
Nice.
And I'm going to appear behind bloody roller, directly behind
Yep.
Mr. Stib. And then I am going to use a healing spell on him,
All right.
which I can't do,
Why
but
can't you?
that's fine. I will use Beatific Mist on him,
Right.
because I can't use 2 level spells for 7 points of healing.
That's nice. Good.
And that will end my turn, because that's all I can do.
All right. Zenithor.
Okay. He's going to target that one and swing away for 23.
That'll do it.
6 slashing, and he is going to tack on a.
Okay. Flaming Sphere moves to there. Right.
Okay. Hang on. Get it. There.
And then I'm attacking that thing with a flaming bolt, which is a normal.
Yep. That'll do it.
So 16 points of fire damage. And that is all I can do.
All right. The alkylith is bearing down on Lamarotos again. The whole time the aura is affecting her. She starts to make a fog, and it is going to spread. It's going to start right here, and it's going to start to spread each turn. As far as her action, she is attack on Zenithor. No one has tried to calm her down. A 20 is going to hit for 19 damage. And a claw, 2 claw attacks. The first one being, ooh, that's bouncing around, a 21 to hit for 9. The second one hits as she swings her other claw at you for a nat 1. And that is going to be All enemies that attack you before your next turn add 1d6 to their attack roll. That's for you guys. She's going to be like, stop hitting it, stop hurting it, you're hurting it. And she growls at you. Tio.
Oh shit! I thought. The folks of Leylon probably wouldn't be too keen on this, and the windows are kind of creepy, and they've got eyes, and you should probably, stop. Like, we need to destroy the window thing.
Is that your persuasion?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that at disadvantage because.
I'm like, really? That's.
Yeah, I'm
just
like,
rather regular.
We have to like.
Forgot about that.
Have to talk to that lady about not being a bitch. No.
You mentioned Leylon, roll a persuasion, although I feel like that's not persuasive. Go for it. Oh, you needed a. No, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
I'm like, maybe somebody else, and I'm gonna take my movement and come over here
All right.
and surround this algae stuff. No, that'll be my turn.
All right. It's gonna be the alkalith. Target. UTO, you're the first movie. No, he's gonna keep on. He's gonna keep on Zenithor. So I'm gonna give up with its multi attack. It cannot hit you, and it can't foment madness on you because you guys passed, so you guys are immune. And it's gonna miss every round. It's not feeling so good. Most of its eyes have been puffed out and swung at, and that is all that it can do. Surprisingly enough, you see a tail swipe out at it as Lamarotos does a legendary action. I don't know. 30. Holy shit, that's a high roll. For 14. Ema. It is you.
Ema's gonna call out to Lamarocha and say, the one that thing just attacked, the Zenithor, has purchased land in Leylon. That means he is a landowner in Leylon, which means he is your friend. Which proves that window is your enemy.
Roll persuasion. I feel like everyone's just like, Leylon, 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 Leylon.
What's true is,
Go ahead and roll advantage because you did say Leylon.
Oh, okay.
I did let Tio roll advantage, didn't I? Yeah. Oof.
Still not brilliant. What condition does everyone look in? Oh, okay, I didn't.
Bloody.
Not sure how I ended up down there, but alright.
Everyone's pretty rough. Yeah, you should be. Yeah. Everyone's pretty rough, actually, I think. Take your pick.
I will. Oh shit. Okay. I will go drop Beatific Mist on Thibble again.
All right.
So what?
Go.
6.
6 healing.
And then I will drop on Zenithor.
All right.
I'll end my turn there.
All right. Zenithor.
So Zenithor yells out, if this is the temple of Bahamut, and Bahamut is listening, why are you letting this happen to one of your own? How does this happen in one of your own temples? And it's more of a, not only a plea to Bahamut, but also a way to try and calm down Lamorosis as well.
All right. Persuasion. Advantage. All right. What else would you like to do?
And then Nate is going to straight out swing on the alkali.
Ooh.
Own 20.
That's a nat 20. Pull from the middle here. Slash to the ribs. Maximum double damage. So you do the maximum.
So
Double that.
What does mine do?
You need 36 to take him out.
So that's 11, so double.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 22. And then I will tack on level 2 Divine Smite. Ooh, that's about all for 8. So that's 30 points.
Yep.
Second attack. 15.
Was a miss. You need 17 to hit.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, that'll end Nate's turn.
All right. Feeble. What would you like to do?
Alright, so Fibble is going to say to Theo, move. Then he's going to put the flaming sphere right there. But basically it's going to hit that thing and then end up there. So it needs to make a dex save again.
Okay.
Okay, that's a failure. So it's 2d6. Thirteen points fire damage.
How do you take down this Alkalith demon?
It literally just burns up with the flaming sphere when it hits. And it's like, and that's how. What the hell? And I dispel the flaming sphere as soon as it dies as well. So that's a good fight.
You see the dragon, this beautiful bronze dragon, her frill ripples as it screams, as she screams, and she collapses in a faint, and you see this blackened smoke of dragon look at all of you, crane its head, snarl at you, and then take off in flight out the window. Her bronze skin is a beautiful shining color again, and she looks to be unconscious at the moment.
So, wait a minute. Did we just help her or not? I'm confused.
I mean, it seemed like maybe she was possessed. There was talk of a skeletal dragon. Is that a thing?
I don't know. Like,
Undead dragons. Oh, can we turn this thing off? It's kind of hot.
I already have.
Yes.
Who looks worse out of Zenithor and Teo?
Guarantee it. Probably Zenithor.
Zenithor.
Okay, wait. I'll just drop that last healing spirit on Zenithor. There's got one charge left. There's 12 more healing.
All right. 0 healing. 5 minutes is gonna pass if you guys don't do anything. And you see her breathing steady. You're gonna cure wounds, Fibble? I'm told. Just wait a second. And you see her breathing steady. Her eyes start to flutter. Ooh, that's a lot.
So there you go. 19. Fibble would actually. Wait a minute. I think I need to walk over for that one too. So Fibble would walk over to Xanathor, touch him on the knee, and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level, and get 19 hit points.
She starts to shake her long neck and rise up. She says, "Thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I have been staring at those visions for months now, and they became so real I couldn't look away, as if something had possessed me. I owe it to all of you to give you what you've come here for. If you'll follow me." And she gets up kind of shaky. And I'll meet you downstairs in the treasure chamber of Bahamut. Do you follow? Do you go down there? As she goes forward and moves toward this magnificent statue of Bahamut and the claws of the coast, the other Scaly Eye members gather around, and I'll grab them as well. They start to chant. She goes into like a meditative state. She starts to say a prayer in Draconic. So Ima and any other people that know Draconic other than Ima will understand that she is saying Bahamut and asking for his blessing and a vision to occur for Leilon and its people. In a flash of light, all of you see yourself. You find yourselves in Leilon, but the town is covered in a cloud of putrid green gas. Bloated and asphyxiated corpses lie on the broken ground, and the dying townsfolk are crawling through the streets, gasping for breath. At the center of it all stands an enormous green dragon. But she has an aura of blackened ethereal skin across her, grinning a bloody smile as the upper half of Marigold Brightshine's severed corpse hangs from her mouth. In another flash of light, you're back at the statue chamber, and Lamaruntos has a grave look on her face. She turns her neck towards you and says, "You must act swiftly to save Leilon." And that is where we're going to call it for tonight. With our vision. That was a long battle, but you guys did it. I didn't use all my legendary actions like I wanted. So there you
Have we mentioned Leilon?
I know, right? Leilon. I mean, you could have battled all the Scaly Eye. And then every time a Scaly Eye died, Bahamut would come and give you like 40 damage or something. Thunder. It was insane. Unless you persuaded them otherwise. It was all about persuasion on this quest for some reason. And then you had to persuade her every turn. So it was pretty rough. I would have liked it to have been more of a battle, but I was like, So you guys are level 10 like I promised. Or not, you're already level 10, right? So you're leveled up like I promised. You have to level up a quest early. But the cool thing is that's Marigold Brightshines in the module as that. So even if you guys never like built a rapport with her, and now that you guys have built a rapport with her, some more than others, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be interesting.
Is that what they call it? Building a rapport?
Building a rapport.
Is that what he did with Harbin too?
Some more than others. And yes, there is a horse on Ema's token.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Just hanging over here. I'm like, disapprove.
Oh, that's
I didn't notice that until you said it.